name is Mads. I'm a dedicated reptile enthusiast, and I am going to talk about something today that is people on the internet know nothing about snakes. And because they know nothing about snakes, they assume the worst, and because they assume the worst, they hate them. So, today I'm going to be debunking some common myths and misconceptions that people have about snakes, and I'm going to tell you the facts. The most common myth I see people believing about snakes is that they're going to size you up and eat you. Comments of any given video of a person with a captive large snake, oh, it's going to eat you, oh, one day you're going to be food, oh, it's going to size you up and eat you, or like it's sizing you up, it's getting ready, it's going to eat you, you're food to it. It doesn't know that you're not food. Okay, so let's get the facts straight. Snakes are ambush predators, okay? So they just eat whatever comes along in front of them. They don't premeditate their meals. They just eat whatever they come across. So if they're just strolling along on a day and they see a mouse, they're gonna eat that mouse. Usually what they do is they sit down somewhere, they hide, they blend into their surroundings, and then when they see a mouse walk by, they'll eat it. Or when they see a large mammal, in this case, because large snakes, they'll eat it. So a captive snake is not going to wait and eat you. Unless you're like really starving the snake, it's not even going to consider it. So they don't size people up and they don't hunt that way. And also, the misconception, it's not necessarily a myth, but it's a misconception more like that all large snakes are going to eat people and it's a danger to humans. There are only 4 species of snake that are capable of eating a person. These snakes include the reticulated python, the anaconda, the Burmese python, and the African rock python. They are all large snakes because they can eat a human, but there are cases of some of these snakes eating people. The only ones that I could really find reported on the internet were reticulated pythons, because reticulated pythons are the largest snake in the world, and they will, most commonly out of these 4 species, reticulated pythons will eat people more. But it is very, very, very uncommon. Interesting thing, the reason that these large snakes end up eating people is habitat loss, which is humans' fault. So, when a snake is losing its home due to deforestation, due to climate change, they're gonna leave where they previously were in the wild, and they're going to come closer to civilizations and villages. And when they get closer to villages, and it's because this happens mostly in like India or like Southeast Asia, they will end up eating people more commonly because they're there and they're hungry and there's no other food. Like, that's the only reason a snake would eat a human. And you'll be interested to hear, if a snake were to eat a human, it most likely would not survive it, because sometimes they eat something way too big and they cannot digest it, and in which case they would usually either regurgitate it or die. Snakes cannot digest clothing, so if a snake ate a human wearing shoes and clothes, the snake could not digest that human. The snake would die from the clothing. It would not survive eating a human. So really, nobody wins in this situation. And snakes are not man-eating, killing machine monsters. And I could not find a single record of a captive snake eating a person. Killing a person, that's a different story, because they are large, they are strong, accidents happen. But eating a person, could not find anything saying it happened. There's a difference between venomous and poisonous, and that is as follows. Venomous means secreting venom or capable of injecting venom through the means of a bite or a sting. Poisonous means causing or capable of causing death or illness if taken into the body or consumed. So, poisonous means you eat it, it kills you. Venomous means it bites you, you die. And often I see people say that vertical pupils means it's a venomous snake. The pupil shape can tell us a lot about a snake, and what pupil shape can tell us is in cases where a snake has vertical pupils, that means it is nocturnal. My python, Cleo, has vertical pupils. And diurnal snakes have round pupils. A few different types of snakes have horizontal pupils, and they can see very well, and most snakes have vertical or round pupils, and it doesn't have to do with whether or not they're venomous. Another common misconception is that snakes cannot hear anything. Because snakes do not have any external ears, they do have the inner ear structure, internal structure. They have the internal structure of ears. They have a small bone called the stapes that is found kind of like behind their jaw, which transmits vibrations to the inner ear. The vibration has to travel through their jaw, through the stapes, and then into their ear. So that's how they hear. Snakes can hear. Another thing I see commonly said is that baby snakes have more venom than adults because they don't know how to control it. And this is not true because baby snakes have smaller venom glands. When a snake is smaller, it has smaller everything. Because a baby, it has baby venom glands. And the baby venom glands cannot hold copious amounts of venom, so they only let go what they have. And what they have is less than an adult. So baby snakes, not more dangerous. They are, however, very dangerous because they're venomous. Okay. Thank you for watching if you got this far. Snakes are pretty cool animals, and you don't really have to be that scared of them. They're not evil, and they're not actively looking to harm humans. So I hope that you got something from this video that we now know. But snakes are not bad. Hi, it's me, Mads. I hated every single outro video I tried to make, so I'm gonna make this one now. Thank you for watching. I am new to YouTube. I have been video editing for years. I've been reptile keeping for about 1 year, and I'm excited to make more videos. So if you want to see enclosure DIY videos, herping videos, things about like wildflowers and stuff, I know a lot about that, and I'm gonna be making more videos, both educational and fun videos. So I hope you liked it, and I hope you stick around. Bye-bye!